And what we'll see on the image is we'll definitely see an ability to redistribute that pressure. Now, with the adjustment process, this is where in pressure imaging we can really tell that we have a lot of ischial tuberosity area that's showing up, but not much femoral support. So we're going to want to change that by doing a little bit of modification in our seat position. What we may do is we may use just some things laying around your clinic to change foot height. Instead of getting tools out, we may just want to see how does this change our pressure mapping. And as you'll see, we've changed the image very substantially from mainly ischial area. Now we have good femoral support. And that's just something we may want to do when we adjust this product for final fitting. Again, we're going to do a preview for about 8 minutes, and then the final 2 minutes we'll hit record, and we're going to want to record this data. Why do we do it 8 minutes? It's very important to do it for 8 minutes because we want to see how this person immerses into the product. Is the patient able to immerse into the product? Again, at the end of our session, we'll hit stop, we'll save our session, and that way we'll be able to analyze the data later and compare it with our other products. Pressure relief. Great. Pull this out. We're going to want to make sure again that we don't have any overlap, we don't have any folds, we have it loosely fitted onto the cushion. With the air cushion again, we do a hand check that we make sure that we've got good distribution. We can place her feet back into her footrests. But again, seeing the distribution between the right and left ischial areas and how much femoral support that we're going to have. With all our sessions, consistency is crucial. So again, we're going to do 8 minutes of pre-record, and then after that we're going to do 2 minutes of record mode so that now we can compare data at the end of the 10-minute cycle. Now that we've collected all the data on the display unit, we're going to transfer that information to the laptop for further analysis and interpretation. As you'll see, we have the 3 images on our screen that show us the first surface, the second surface, and the third surface. By doing that, it gives us a very quick visual analysis of the data. We can go into further analysis in the 3 key areas that I like to work on, which are peak pressures, contact area, and symmetry. By doing that, it gives us a very well-rounded idea of which surface is going to be most appropriate so we prescribe the right product. The first key element that we're looking at is peak pressure. You can easily see on here where our peak pressure areas are. What we've done with this medical software is we've highlighted that area with the cursor, done a right click on the computer, and then gotten our numeric value for the 9 sensors that are in that area. What that does is gives us a good idea of what the pressure gradient is. So we'll see higher pressures to lower pressures and also an average pressure. And you'll see that on our second cushion, much less pressure gradient, lower average pressure. Then lastly, the third cushion, again, very low gradients, very low average pressure. And that's what we're looking for when we really want to analyze where the peak pressures are and the gradients that follow. The second key element we're most concerned with is contact area. You can visually analyze the comparison mode and look at which one has more contact area. The greater the contact area, the better it is, because we are able to redistribute the pressure to more surfaces than the smaller area. And that's visually apparent as you compare between the first cushion, second cushion, and third cushion. So the third key element is symmetry, and you can visually analyze that here very easily. After we've done the adjustments and we're looking at our ending images, we can see that we have achieved a very symmetrical posture in each of these 3 seating surfaces. After analyzing this, you can further get numerical values by going to the statistics bar, and whichever window is highlighted, that is the statistics for that particular mapping. So based on analysis of our 3 key elements, we can easily observe that peak pressures are much higher on our client's original cushion. The contact area increases in our second cushion, and overall our symmetry is equal on all of them, but we have gained a much greater surface area on the third cushion. Pressure imaging is a valuable tool. It allows us to enhance our patient outcomes by really identifying peak pressure areas that we could really never visualize before. Secondly, we can improve patient and caregiver education through demonstration and showing how pressure relief techniques can be used and be valuable to helping them preserve skin integrity. And third, quantitative data backs up our clinical judgment and expertise in providing the appropriate product for our clients.
Xsensor pressure imaging systems offer practical solutions to assist healthcare professionals in choosing the best options for their patients. Pressure imaging is an invaluable tool to conduct seating assessments and enhance patient care. For more information on Xsensor X3 technology, visit www.xsensor.com.